Good evening, good evening. My name is David Jones, and you may know me as the Friendly Marketer. This evening, I am going to be bringing to you a tutorial video where I'm going to show you how to set up your live stream broadcasts. Now, I am using one of my other channels for the purpose of this video. This is my new channel, Creating Digital Incomes, and when you get a chance, folks, you can always come over and subscribe to this channel. This is going to be a channel where I will more or less teach you how to start creating an income online. In any niche that you should decide to go into, I will more or less show you how to get up and running and what you need to do or not do, what to avoid, etc. So let's dig in, shall we? We are going to set up a live stream broadcast. So the first thing that we're going to do, I am on the page of my channel here, Creating Digital Incomes, and I am just going to click here on Creator Studio. Once I click on Creator Studio, that is going to take us to a kind of a back office, so to speak, a behind the scenes page. This is where you'll see your videos, etc., but we are more or less interested in the side menu, and here you would see there's a tab that says live streaming. So we're going to click on the arrow, and it's going to give us a drop down menu, and the drop down menu will have stream now, events, and camera. We are interested in events, so we'll click on the events, and that will open the page where we will be able to create our live event. So here we are on that page, and if you know when you want to do your live stream, then we can go ahead and set it up in here. The first thing you do, you click on the button here that says New Live Event, and once you click on that, it's going to open the page as you see here, create a new event. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give our event a title. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to name the event Test. Alright? And we can tell a capital T. And you then would need to put in a date or time when you're going to do the event. So I am going to set this event for later today. So I'm going to click now, but I'm going to put the time at around 9, no, that's the wrong thing, that's 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. is already gone, sorry. Let's see, 8 p.m., right. And I'm going to add an end time. The end time is also going to be today, and the end time is going to be 9:30. Right? So I've set the parameters for my live stream to be beginning at 8 p.m. and finishing at 9:30 p.m. Now, if you are going to be more or less testing your live stream before actually wanting it broadcast to the public, then you will notice that I have the setting here on private. That's the setting that you will set it to. That way no one will see your live stream before you want them to, so that if you're going to be testing, then you can go ahead and test comfortably knowing that no one will see any mistakes you're making, or they will not see the live stream at all. What we're going to do now is we're going to put in a description, and I'll just simply put this is a live stream tutorial. Alright, this is a live stream tutorial. Full stop. So that is and then for the tags, normally for the tags, well, actually, you know what, let me put in for the name of it the same thing. This is a live stream tutorial. Let me put that as the name. I'll put test dash, and then I'll put this as a live stream tutorial. Right. So for the tags are more or less the keywords that will help people to find your live stream broadcast. So I'm going to put test, I'm going to put live stream, and after each word you put a comma, and that's it. That's your keyword, and you just keep typing them in. I'm going to put tutorial, then I'm going to put live stream tutorial, then I'm going to put Google Hangout, then I'll put Google by itself, then I'll put how to create a live stream Hangout. That's a long keyword phrase there, right? So I'll just leave it as that. Now over here where it says type, you will leave it on quick because you're going to be using Google Hangouts. If you're using any software other than Google Hangouts, well then you'll use custom. But we're using Google Hangouts, so we'll leave it on quick. And then what we do is we will look at advanced settings, and under advanced settings we enable live chat, because as it is a live stream we're going to want to engage the chat of persons, over on the left side, and we automatically block spam messages, and basically everything here you leave as it is. I normally would just uncheck this one, promote through cards, because I don't use the cards. Promote on your channel page, yes, you want that, so when it's live, anybody coming across your channel will see the live button like underneath the stream, the thumbnail, and will be able to come and check you out. And that's basically it. Normally, the stream optimizations, I leave it at normal. So when you're finished here, I go back to basic info. Wait a minute. Right, I go back to basic info. Everything here then is set up. Everything is complete. And I click here, create event. And once I click that, it will take me then to the final page. And you will see it says here, this is a live stream tutorial. That's the title. Google Hangouts on air starts May 17th at 8 p.m. And you have the button here that you will click to actually start the Hangout. You will see here that it has a padlock, so that means it's set to private. And that is all it is, folks, to set up a Google Hangout. But I'm not going to end the video here. I'm going to take you a little step further, because I want to show you now what happens when you actually start the Hangout. So one of the things that you will I'm going to show you first is this. If I were to click on this title here, this will take me to what is called the live stream, which is where the audience will be watching your broadcast. And when I click it, you will see that it is going to open me up to another window. And one of the things that you're going to notice here straight off the bat is that you're going to notice that it says here live in 68 minutes, May 17th, 8 p.m. So this is when the live stream is set to begin. And as I scroll down, you will see that it says here, this is a live stream tutorial. That's the title we give it. There's one waiting. That one is actually referring to me, the person doing this. And as I scroll down, you'll see that it says comments are not supported. Well, I don't have comments supported for this anyway, because this is going to be a live stream chat. All right. Now, because I have it set to private, there is no chat box, because I have it set to private. If I were to go back, and say edit video, if I go back and I change it to public, I'll show you then the difference. So I'm back on the events page where I created the event. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly change it here to public. All right. Then I'm going to hit publish. All right. And then I'm going to go now and I'm going to view it on the watch page. And when I go to view it on the watch page, you will notice now that it still tells you that you're going to be live in 67 minutes. But the difference now is that before, when we were seeing all the thumbnails over here to the right of videos that, you know, other persons have on YouTube or what have you, now we don't see thumbnails here. What we have is we have a chat box, and this is where your audience will be populating and chatting while you are doing your live stream. You will see here at the bottom here, it says here, creating digital incomes, and this is where I will chat. Hi guys, this is a test. I don't particularly care how it looks, but if I hit enter, see, it comes up there in the chat. Hi guys, this is a test. Glad you stopped by. Right, so that's how the chat feature works, and it still says one waiting, but it's now down here now is where you will see the thumbnails for any other videos that are there. So let me go back. Let me go back to the Creative Studio because I want to turn this back to private because I don't want anyone. I don't need anyone coming on here expecting to have see a YouTube live because we are only more or less doing a tutorial to show you guys what it's all about. So I'm going back to the events page, and what I'm going to do here is I am going to edit. And once it comes up for me to edit, I am going to go back here and I'm going to click private to put it back on private. I'm going to click to save the changes, and that's that. Now, let me go back to the watch page here because there's something else I want to show you. When you have set up your stream, the watch page link, which is this link highlighted up here, this is the link that you will give folks if you wanted them to come and view your live stream at a later date. So if you wanted them to come and view your live stream when it's on, when it's live, this is the link that you would give them, and this will bring them straight to your broadcast when your broadcast is actually being shown. Okay, so that is that. Let me go back to edit video, take me back to the events page, and then let me do the last part of this. I'll also show you, you'll notice that on that watch screen it has my channel banner. It is showing you my channel page until such time as what I can do, I can put a thumbnail there if I chose to that kind of highlights the topic I'm going to speak on, so that when people come, they'll see the name of the topic for the broadcast and they'll see a thumbnail that more or less lends to the title. Well, I'm not going to do anything about that now because we're not really doing a true broadcast. It's just a test, so that's it. So let me go back here now to the events page. Right now, once we have all of this set up and we are good to go, so to speak, the next thing that we're going to do is we want to start the actual Hangout. So to do that, we click here, Start Hangout on Air. And once we start Hangout on Air, this is what happens. We have another window opening, which is the hangouts.google.com window. This is the Google side of it now that has presented itself. And basically, when this app has completed loading, you'll see then what it's all about. Now it seems to be taking its time here this evening. I guess that's because I have a lot of windows open. But let's see what happens here. Now, this is actually strange because technically speaking, this should not be showing me, but should be showing a picture of me, because I am actually utilizing my camera recording this. So I'm surprised that I'm still actually able to see myself, but let's see what's going to happen here. It says wait. Okay, it's taking too long to connect you to the video call. Try again. Whoa, that's interesting. Alright, so what I did just now, I just closed it and I opened it again so that you can see how it looks. So this is what the Google Hangouts window looks like. Now, because I'm utilizing my camera, oh boy, it's done it again. It's showing me again. But anyhow, be that as it may, normally if you are utilizing a camera, this is what you'll see. The settings for your camera are here under settings, and you have your bandwidth, you have camera. If you don't want to use your camera, you can turn your camera off. This is the microphone if you want to mute it, and so forth. Alright, there was an error loading the app. Okay, well, we're having some issues here anyway, but this is what it looks like, and when you're ready to start the broadcast, then you just will click here this green button, start broadcast, and that will start the broadcast. So what happens is when you click here to start the broadcast, then what will happen is this picture that you're seeing down here of me, that picture will more or less populate in here in this area, and at the same time when the broadcast now is really fully live, the audience on YouTube at the link that I showed you before, which was the watch page, they will see me as well on that page. So basically, you will recognize now that there is a slight issue because you have the control room here where you're able to see yourself and man the control room as it were. And then there's also the area of the watch window. Now, this is what you have to do. This is what I do at least. I normally will minimize the window here for Google. I will normally minimize the window. Alright, and then having minimized the window, I will click here on the Google title here. I will click on the YouTube title to take me to the watch screen page. Because the reason why you want to do that is you want to more or less be able to see your chat and engage with your audience. Now, as I said before, we're not going to see the chat window here because I've set it back to private. But normally, what you would do is you would minimize the window. And what I can do here now is I can actually click this button here to minimize this window. And let me pull it to the side here. Right, so I'll minimize this window and I'll have it over to one side. And having minimized that, I have my Google chat window here now on the other side. And this is basically what it is. So once I do it like this, I can now see both windows at the same time. I can control in here, and I can also keep an eye on what's happening in my chat. Now, if this were not set to private, my chat box for my audience would appear under here. So you won't actually see more videos coming. You'll just see under here which would be where my chat would appear. All right. So basically, if you have a system set up at home where you have two windows, one being control room where the Google on one screen, and you have your watch screen on another monitor, like a two monitor setup, then obviously that makes it a whole lot easier, or you'll have to do it like this. I'm on my laptop, so that's how I did it, like this. So in a nutshell, basically that's your live stream. The only thing that I have not done that you need to remember to do is when you have set up the live stream and you're about to start the broadcast, when you come to the watch screen area, you see over here, I have the audio. I haven't done anything with this. This has to be muted. This has to be muted. If you do not mute the audio on the watch screen, what's going to happen is you're going to hear it coming through here because this is going to be live. You're also going to hear it coming through the section over here. So you're going to hear it here, and you're going to hear it over here as well. And what happens is when the two of those are running simultaneously, you get a bunch of feedback occurring, all sorts of weird sounds, and you do not want that. So you have to remember to mute the one in the chat area. You don't really need to have this on anyway because you're going to hear it over here, and over here you just need to be able to type if you're going to type to engage with your chat people. Now, with your audience. Now, what some people may do is they may have a moderator on board so that the moderator can take care of the chat and leave them then to just focus on this section over here, which is the actual Google Hangout section. So that is it basically in a nutshell. That is how you go about getting your Google live stream set up. And that's basically it, folks. That's how you do a live stream. So if you got value from this video, I want you to give this video a like. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, if you are subscribed to my Friendly Marketer channel, feel free to subscribe to this one as well. You're also going to get great content. You may not get the same videos over here all the time that you will get at the Friendly Marketer YouTube channel and vice versa. So I do invite you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. And this has been David Jones, the Friendly Marketer. And I'll be coming at you soon again with another tutorial video in the world of online marketing, etc. Thank you. Good night.